Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 4 of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins as the human noble warrior Alek Cousland, who not only a few nights ago lost his family, that all of his family that he knows of, other than his elder brother, he is now being recruited to be a Grey Warden and a hero to all of Ferelden. And you know, the world as well. But you know, mostly you're Ferelden. Because the Fifth Blight takes place in Ferelden. Got some servants to say hello to them.
Did you need something?
Oh, may I fetch something for you? I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
Ah, yes, the switch. A thin piece of wood, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think that was don't know where switches came from. I don't know how I know about them, but I do. And there's our friend-to-be, Alistair. Let's go say hello to him.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Don't worry, I'm no mage.
Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, from Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Alek.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
The argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Well, that would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes, both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
I'm looking forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Right. We have picked up the company of Alistair, who is going to be our tank for the foreseeable future. Let's go and see Duncan, and we will get. Well, we'll get everything set in motion.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and
It
gentlemen.
is time.
We stand here on the eve of battle.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need the Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's this second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
So, we now have Sir Jorah and Davith. I was going to call him Davy. We're going to go straight into the wilds. We've looked around the thing, so we have got an extra warrior in Sir Jorah. Though, the good thing about the early incarnations of this game is that's different to Dragon Age 2 and 3, is that you could have a full party of warriors, not recommended, but you can, and they would pretty much all have overlapping skills, but you could have a 2-hand, a weapon, a shield, an archery warrior, and then a dual weapon warrior. You could have them all as warriors as well, which is why I love it. Though rogues are easily some of the best, so don't get me wrong on that one. Now, I will be saying that I will not be stripping them of their armor. As much as it is the right thing to do, though what I will do is I will probably change their armor to a lesser variation of it, so we get the better stuff. I will not be taking it, though his armor is better than mine. Just gonna... How much better is it? Yeah, it's better enough that taking it and giving it to me is better. And I will give... I don't want to give him the scale mail. So if we pick up some leather armor, I will give... Actually, I don't want to give him that either. We will give him the scale armor because it's all level 1. Alright. And now we will head off into the Korcari Wilds. Now, if I remember correctly, Alistair has tier 2 splint mail. I don't like the look of splint mail, therefore I'm not going to be nicking it from him. But I will be like I said, I will not be leaving them naked for the cutscene, which you guys will see.
Hail.
Hopefully this
I'm
part.
told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
That is true. Very true, in fact. Though I don't think they realise how true. Alright, so we're going to be doing our best to completely and utterly scout this entire area and, well, murder everything possible. As soon as we, I'm hoping to get at least a level and a half from here. Hopefully, 2 full levels, but hopefully a level half of XP. Alright. Early on, it ain't gonna really be a problem, these fights.
And I'm off.
Some good wolf pelts right there. Okay. Let's go see what's up here, because there are a lot of things you can get here. Oh, this is just a way around. So we need to make sure we pay attention to the map, because we want to go to every single place before we get to the... I believe it's the archive that is the cutoff point for this quest. If you get to the archive, and then that's it. It has a cutscene that stops you from going any further. A letter. A letter to Jogbeer. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The Chasant respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with a local tribe so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you will find it difficult to navigate. I listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follow, beginning at the entrance of the wilds from Ostagar. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for two large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting point. I hope you, Jogby, my son. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you soon. Your father, Rigby. That has initiated the Equestras, which is good. So we just need to basically consult the letter and try and find the thing. If you just do a full clear, as in if you just look around completely, you don't need to worry.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try and bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Agreed, Alistair. Let's get a move on. We're wasting too much time. I've got looting to do and, you know, all that other stuff. And I left my Discord on. Oh my god, of course I did. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to make this a more professional series, and well, I accidentally left Discord on, which it happens to all people. Yeah, nothing else up here. That's good. Good. Yeah, the map is pretty linear, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue to get us to where we're going. But, you know, you've still got to... There's still nooks and crevices. You can, you know, find stuff down. Hey, look. There's some Darkspawn over there, so I'm going to go this way. Alright, fine. No, I'm not. Hello, Herlocks. Not gonna lie, that was kind of rude there, Herlock. Yeah, one thing is annoying is that if you give an archer melee weapons, they will go into melee more often than not. There's a reason I'm not fixing that. Because it is quite easy thing to fix, but... Yeah, well, I'll fix it when I need it. At the moment, we don't have there is no need, per se, to fix it. It's just a minor inconvenience. Alright, so we're going to go quickly check over there, because I believe the ruined... You know what? Yeah, the ruined thing's right there. Oh, the submerged temple. Oh, submerged. The submerged ruin, I believe it's called. If we go this way, we should be finding some... There should be some form of loot. I don't remember what. That's more Darkspawn. Okay. Yeah, that's an archer point, but it's not a very useful archer point when, well... Let's go get these gen locks. Putting down a health potion because ow, this is hurting. Gotta get rid of that gen lock. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna probably be taking a lot of health potions as I'm the player character. Even because I'm not the player character's not tanking, it's a bit of a. It causes a bit of an issue. It's not really a big issue. It's just we get targeted a little bit more sooner because I normally initiate the fight. So, which is the reason I decided we should tank up a little bit early on and then, you know, focus the damage down later. Decent. Got more than enough vials of Darkspawn blood at this point. Yeah, this is just the side way around. We still need to go the other way. Aha! Rigby's field journal. Oh, it's I have to take it and then I get the codex in a second. Oh, we're not going to be reading like every so often. If you guys want, I can do a lore video or then look through all of the codexes and that. Like every 10 or so parts, I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing it, looking at in the things, but I've sort of found out with Cyberpunk, I feel like it's detracting from the moment, so I'm going to stop doing it in Cyberpunk as well. I'm going to start reading them after a while. Though that's literally from now. Probably from the day this goes up, I'll probably start doing that. Having recorded quite a lot in advance. Well, a lot of this in advance, not a lot of Cyberpunk. Right, so let's set some tactics. Alistair, you are a defender. Your behavior is default. Davith, archer, stick to range, jury, scrapper, aggressive. That should set them up to be a little bit more useful. I'm gonna go focus on the Herlock. Yeah, my allies are focusing on the other ones. Yeah, once you start setting your teammates up, they do a lot better. As you can see, they're actually doing a lot better when now that I've given them specific orders. Okay. Ooh, some iron chainmail boots. Well, grey iron is unfortunately better. Well, it's fortunately better. Sorry, not unfortunately. It's fortunately better. Also, make sure when you're not in combat to let your guys, you know, redeem all of their, you know, not redeem, but get all of their health back. It's a sorry mistake to accidentally, you know. Oh, no, I can only zoom out. That's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's you can't. It's best to let all your men heal whenever you can. Save yourself some health potions and or health poultices, and really just makes the game a little bit not easier, but you know. Saves you a lot of time, and you can think about your enemies a little bit more. Ooh, oh, that's death root. I thought that was elf root. What's this one? This one is the wild flower that I...
That flower, white with a red centre. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Why did he want them? Do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Yep, of course we will take that. Because we already have a dog, we couldn't get... I don't believe we could accept that quest beforehand. We had to go about it the secondary way, as in picking up in the wilds. Purely because, like, again, it's purely because we've already got a a canine companion in Merlin. When we level up, I'd love to get... Oh, 26. Not going to get there for a while. Dual striking, I really don't like. I do like the rest of these abilities, though. I think I'm going to go up the two main branch, the top and bottom branch. There we go. Sometimes my words get a little bit like they're doing right now. They get a little bit twisted, or I get a little bit tongue-tied. Ah, yes, Genlock Rogue. Darkspawn rogues can actually hit quite hard. If this was hard, we would have definitely, at least one of us would have gone down. But once I will be turning, like I said, I will be turning on hard once we get to a certain point in the game. I just want to catch up to. It's not even that far in the game because I decided to go look at the old video. All we have to do is get to, I believe it was... Oh, shit. I know that we did Redcliffe. Again, I'm not going to say any... I'm not going to make any I'm going to try and keep the spoilers to a minimum as much as feasibly possible. So I will mention places and events, and then you guys can be like, "Oh, you mentioned that," or "Oh, I've heard of that," and so on and so forth. But it'll never be, Oh, we have to go around like that. There we go.
Yes.
It turns out the horse can go up there, but we can't. But yeah, I will try to keep spoilers to a complete and utter minimum, and I will never mention direct events. I will only mention places. Yeah, definitely places. And we all just leveled up, or at least I did, which is good. Now, quickly going to things. So our main weapon, I think, is augmented by. Is it still strength? That's the problem. I don't know. Well, let's go and kill the final wolf, and we'll figure it out. Ah, an alpha wolf. Admittedly, we are no rogue, so the backstabbing is pointless. Didn't get any loot from him either. That's a bit of a shame. So luckily, there's an iron chest up here, which we got a scale boot and a letter. You discovered Rigby's meeting point and found a note and a small cache of goods, but no sign of Rigby. Oh, that's what I wanted. Oh shit, my PlayStation 5, sorry. My dear son, Jogbeer, I fear this is the last letter I will write you. I had difficulty finding the Chastened to bring them to the Maker's Word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called Darkspawn that are rumored to be gathering in the wild in ever greater numbers. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare, my son. I will try to find you once I have found a safe place. I only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I love her, and take care of our family. Your loving father, Rigby. So we gained a greatsword that our friend Jory could wield, but he's not going to. Let's get ourselves a level up. So we'll do a 2 and a 1, and we're gonna go for flurry. My level ups will be pretty quick until we get to a certain point in the game where I've got specific things that I want. and I'll be trying to maximize the getting early armors and stuff like that with doing a lot of damage, which is what I'm also doing, which is why strength I'm doing, you know, getting up strength as well as much as I'm getting up everything else. So there should be some gen locked around here. I can hear them. There they are. I'm not going to waste Flurry. I believe Flurry's got a decently long, 20-second cooldown, so. Okay. Oh, we can loot the gen lock. Nice. Always good to get as much loot as physically. Oh. Ah, they seem to be fighting amongst each other here. Hello, Herlock. Alright, yeah, we got some rogues popping out of nowhere, but nothing new there. We're getting a lot of loot, I can say that much. Which is very good for us. Okay. Ow. Do you mind, my friend? Do you mind? When you have an archer who's actually arching as well, it makes everything a lot easier. Like right now, we've got a really good party composition. If we got rid of Sajora and we had a mage, this party would be pretty much what I'm going to run for the entire game. An archer, a mage, and 2 other guys. And Rigby's Last Will and Testament. Let's have a look at the codex. To whomever finds this note, this is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife Jetta. Should the reader find of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in Tevinter ruin in the western reaches of the wild. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is still sealed shut when she reaches her. To my wife and son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in the service to the Maker. Well, I guess we could do that. Ooh. Damn it. The game gave me hope where there was none. Let's quickly, you know, keep walking around. We got there's a lot of Darkspawn. It's one thing I love about Dragon Age is the early game isn't like you're very quickly thrown into the bulk of the game. You know, you've got to work yourself. You've got to work there. You know, you've got a lot of hours to go through. Like, I think in Dragon Age Inquisition, you know, I think my friend and I'm playing it and, you know, showing it to her, and, you know, she's basically making all the decisions for her character. I'm just basically, you know, I'm playing it. It's playing by proxy. I think we're 7 hours in and we've only just got to, I think, like one of the important decisions at the beginning of the game, which is, again, no spoilers here. If you guys want to go play Dragon Age yourself, I massively encourage you all go do. Especially if you want to play just like Dragon Age Awakening, which is like a much shorter Dragon Age playthrough, but you start at a higher level. It's based after events of the main story, though, so if you haven't played the main story, I highly encourage you to play Dragon Age Origins before you play any of the DLC. Because obviously all the DLC is may not directly, you know, affect this, but it's always, you know, good to play it first. Got elf fruit, so how do I I know there's a way of me. No, okay, it doesn't matter. Alright, so yeah, we've cleared out everywhere, so we just need to go the way we're going now. I love it. Don't you guys love it too? Alright. Oh. Didn't think we'd be... Oh, you know when it's saved? You know there's some big fight coming up? That is Dragon Age's way of saying, there's a high-leveled enemy over there. Can you kill it? Honestly, we will see. Herlock emissaries they are basically the mages of the Darkspawn. Alistair? Oh, I really wish Alistair was... You know what, Alistair? I'm going to quickly change your tactics to aggressive. Because Sajora's going to die. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything about Ser Jorah now. He killed himself. Luckily, different health policies have different cooldowns. So, we may have wasted a bigger health potion, but in doing so, we allowed ourselves to stay alive through this fight and not sustain any injuries. As going down isn't as simple as, you know, you go down, nothing bad happens. If you're lucky, nothing bad happens. If you're unlucky, injury. Did Ser Jorah get an injury? Yes, he got an injury. He cracked his skull. Well, Ser Jorah, that is your problem, and I will not be wasting an injury kit, which is what you have to use to get them back up. Pinch of ash. So, let's go. Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, join the Discord, and in the next part, we will continue the adventures of Alek Cousland as he goes to avenge his family, bring peace to Ferelden, destroy the Darkspawn horde, and most of all, find love. Obviously, it's Dragon Age. I'll see you guys in the next one.